Our round 5 match of the day saw Swan Districts take on South Fremantle at home, where the Black and Whites have lost over the last 2 consecutive weeks. They could not afford another home ground miss against the winless Bulldogs, who notably had fallen just 3 points short of West Perth last week. The Swans themselves had gone down by Perth by just 2 points, which meant that it was game on at Steel Blue Oval.
Bit of play too then by Grimer. He'll pump it long. He wants Skurza. He's up against Ames. Ames takes possession under pressure, loses it. Smith's in there. There for the Bulldogs again. It comes back, and the snap from Skurza is terrific.
Clear, Sam.
Ames is able to clear. Did well and found Jetta, who'll go beyond his defensive 50, but a dangerous kick intercepted by Magumba. Now to Adams, back to Magumba. He'll set sail for the goal. How is the kick? It's spot on. Wow, what a start for South Fremantle.
Lance Daly has some ability. Wants to show a little bit of candy there and get around Ross. The kick not particularly impressive. McCarry, clever little tap out now to McIntosh. McIntosh used the ball pretty cleverly. Doughty hung on to it. Gives it there. Oh, dangerous there. Kick from Carter. And here is a goal to Robinson. Well, he was absolutely gifted that.
Gapin looks to do the ruck work. So he stops and allows Neil to gather. He'll snap around the body. Terrific kick, terrific goal. There's Daly, tries to soccer it off the ground, missed. McCarry will clean up for the Bulldogs. The kick, though, will be intercepted as it bounces in the right forward pocket for Swans by Lammy. Hands it off again. This is Ugle. Ugle puts it to the top of the goal square. Daly, who marks and then decides to play on.
So, ball inboard was meant for Bairstow. Chopping in there was Cameron. Got a hand pass to Ugle. Ugle fends off with one hand. Goes long on goal. Gee, there's some skill there from young Kurt Ugle. Casserly, hasn't he made some ground up? He had the ball between fullback and centre-half back a moment ago. Now goes with a long kick, early fly down there. Didn't come off for South Fremantle. Tim Gapin, well, often he's the lead-up man, but this time he was crumbing. He finds Simpson. Hildebrandt is running for him. Now that is a poor kick meant for Hildebrandt. Gillespie chops it off, snaps on goal, and that is one that could give South Fremantle a real lift. It was a bad mistake from Simpson. Delivers to the middle of the ground. That's good football. Winter sheaves off a hand pass to Banner. Started the third quarter on the bench. Then goes looking for Magumba. Running past it was Miles. Magumba traps the footy. Here we go. What will he do with this? Paul Magumba shoots on goal and kicks a goal. His second. Got a chance now to kick from about 40 metres. Angle is nothing, but he got too close to the man on his mark. Now there's a chance for Davis. Davis is caught. Had the ball pinned to him. Ball spills free. Cameron is there with Mascos. Cameron got it to Ugle. Ugle, a falling snap, and he's kicked a goal.
On to Alari once more. He'll put the Swans back into attack. Lots of players fly. Front position, Daly at the spill. Neil couldn't take it. McIntosh tries to work it out. It's to Ugle again. To Ugle again, who's kicked his fifth.
So Ty and Lammy. It has been a tireless performance from both of them. Ty probably gets the better of it. Down to Schleith, goes to Cook. Cook, a towering kick up toward full forward. Can they get a mark down here? Not flies and nearly pulls down to Screamer. Gathering it, Gillespie to Skurza, who snaps. A falling snap from Skurza. He's now got 3 goals. Punts the ball up toward the half-forward line. Look at that man there. Ugle, a diving attempt. Didn't take the mark. Still standing, though, is Cameron. Hand pass. Ugle's recovery. Now he's got cramp again. Spins out of trouble. Hand passes to Cameron. Cameron goals. Well, if there was any doubt, that is game, set and match for Swan Districts, but I think it... And in an impressive display by Swan Districts, Kirk Ugle kicked 5 goals to be the leading goal scorer on the ground. Tim Gapin 4, Wade Toomey 2, and singles to Robinson, Daly, Neil and Cameron. And for the Bulldogs, 3 goals apiece to Skurza and Smith, whilst Paul Magumba kicked 2 and singles were scored by Adams, Ty, Gillespie and Cook. Looking at the chief possession getters for Swan Districts, Simpson had 27 possessions and 14 marks across half-back. Brett Robinson, 28 possessions and 6 marks. Hildebrandt, 27. Gapin had 19 possessions, 11 marks and 4 goals. Dale Garlett, 25 possessions as well as 9 marks. Wade Toomey, 2 goals from 23 possessions and 8 marks. Lockie Neal, 29 possessions, and Tony Knott, impressive with 9 marks and 21 possessions. For the defeated side, Cook, their captain, led from the front with 30 possessions and 7 marks. Toby Bairstow had 26. Schloith, a very good second half, collected 24 possessions. Banner had 24 as well. Ty in the ruck did very, very well with 6 marks and 20 possessions. Carter had 22, Mascos 20, and Grimer tried hard with 17 possessions. Putting it all together, Swan Districts were the clear winners as far as the kicks went. It was a much closer in the handballs. The inside 50s were 55-48, which was telling in a 21-point victory to Swan Districts. Free kicks 25-19. The hit-outs were well contested, although it was clearly in favour of Swan Districts in the end, 32-23. Centre breaks pretty even, and 50-metre penalties, 3 against the Bulldogs and 1 against Swan Districts. And that is how the game unfolded, with South Fremantle getting off to the best start, leading by 12 points at quarter time. Swan Districts in a 7-0 second quarter, led by 32 points at the half. That lead was narrowed down to 17 points at 3-quarter time, and in a terrifically entertaining final quarter, Swan Districts prevailed by 21 points, 15-12, 102 to South Fremantle's 12-9-81.
Now, Greg, a tough one. Certainly probably not the performance that you were expecting from your team today, but at the end of the day, you got the 4 points.
Yeah, and that was really important for us, but we're under no illusions. We didn't play South Fremantle at their best. They just keep coming. South Fremantle all year, they've been coming back from big deficits and almost getting up. And without Chris Miller and obviously White off half back, it was always going to be hard for them to generate some really clean footy. But we thought the game was in our keeping at half time. But like last week against West Perth, against the Bulldogs, you know the game's never done. And they came back, and that's a great sign for their football club.
Now, probably one of the hardest things for a coach is getting consistency from your players. What have you got to do to get that? Because when Swans are up and going and you play good footy and you carry it and you run, you look really good, you look explosive, but you just don't seem to be able to do that consistently at the moment.
No, it's really something that I can't put my finger on. I thought that game against East Fremantle early in the season was something that we could really hang our hat on, and it would get us going. The way we played, we were selfless, we were team orientated, we were hard, we tackled fantastically well, and we did a great job. And I thought that would just flow into Claremont. But you know as well as I do in footy, 1 week is a very long time, and we were poor against Claremont, and then Perth for a half we were poor, and today I thought we were poor all day, and we're lucky to get away with the 4 points.
Some good performances by a few young guys, which is a real positive sign too. The Kirk Eagles, the young Charlie Cameron was fantastic. Yeah. Some good signs there though.
Yeah, great signs. Charlie Cameron and Jesse Manton especially, I thought they were fantastic on debut.
Well done, mate. Thanks for talking to us.
So the other matches to be completed so far in round 5. Last night under the lights of Medibank Stadium, the Tigers too strong for a hapless Subiaco. 13-9-87 the Tigers to the Lions 4-9-33. And this afternoon at Arena Joondalup, West Perth too strong for Peel Thunder 17-13 115, defeating the Thunder 8-9-57. The bye to East Perth this week, and the ladder. Now this is live as we speak with Claremont undefeated, West Perth undefeated, Perth undefeated at the moment, East Fremantle just inside the top 4, Swan Districts outside by percentage. East Perth, Subiaco have won a game but have work to do, and South Fremantle and Peel Thunder are yet to open their account for the season. Tomorrow we'll focus on Brown Stadium, where the Demons do battle with the Sharks, a very important match for both of those sides, Perth and East Fremantle at Bendigo Bank Stadium. Looking to next week, what an important match, and what a mouth-watering one as well, where Claremont will do battle with West Perth. The Tigers and the Falcons both undefeated at Claremont Oval, and we'll be live on air from 2 p.m.